How's everyone doing? We'll get started here in about 7 minutes, 6 minutes, okay?
Okay, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. How you guys doing? Good?
I'm alive, thank God. A new year, a new start.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. So hang in there. Give me about 5 minutes, okay? I just want to say hi. I'll be right back.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Yvette.
Good morning. How are you? So you're the host?
I am one of the hosts.
Nice to meet you. Where you guys calling from? I'm calling out of South Carolina.
I am out of Los Angeles.
Okay, okay.
I'm in
Awesome.
Iowa.
I'm excited to be here. And like I said, I'm just giving it a try. Maybe it's for me, maybe it's not. I'll keep searching.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we bring you into the dark side and we bring you over to our side of thinking this is the best thing ever.
All right, cool.
What do you do down in South Carolina, Yvette?
I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I'm unemployed. My last job, I was working as a warehouse worker, like a packer and stuff like that. Something happened personally, but I'm searching for work right now. I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm staying. My father passed away 2 years ago, from pancreatic cancer. So I'm down here in the home where he stayed at, and I'm trying to find my own place. We're gonna get some repairs and things done. So I'm grateful that I'm not homeless. I'm not on the streets, but I'm trying to bring in more income this year, by God's grace.
Hi, Emmeline.
Hi, good
How are
afternoon.
you?
I'm doing well for a what is it? It's Monday, right? Monday afternoon.
It is Monday.
No, I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Hey, Ellen. Good to see you.
Hi, Casey.
Hi,
Hi.
Emily or Evelyn. I'm sorry.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi,
Glad
is
to meet
it Emmeline or Evelyn?
It's Emmeline.
Okay,
Yes.
where you from again? I like that background. Looks like you're in Florida.
Actually, I'm in the Virgin Islands.
Oh, well,
So,
nice. It's freezing in South Carolina, girl. It's 40 degrees.
oh, and I have family in South Carolina. I was
Okay,
raised
and I
in
got family in North Carolina. I'm a country girl, a little touch of the city, New York, but God is good. Yeah.
No, this is
Nice
great.
meeting you. Okay.
Nice meeting you too. This will be a this will be a great call for everybody on here, I know. And I've been sharing and posting and this I'm so excited to be a part of LynnPro. I really am.
Thank you.
Oh, so you're already a part of it?
Yes, I
Oh,
have.
I'm just gathering information. Like I said, it might be for me, it might not. It doesn't hurt to try, right?
No, it's a wonderful affiliate association where you can share, and the service from this company is outstanding. And well, I can't tell you how wonderful this company is, and the products I've experienced them personally, and they're wonderful. And It's just a wonderful opportunity to share and to be a part of their affiliate program.
Thank you. That's quite the statement.
I'm glad we had that recorded. Get that up on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not wearing my T-shirt that has come from LynnPro, but the quality is outstanding and the service is awesome.
We do our best. That's for sure.
Thanks for sharing that for someone new like myself.
Yeah. Is it Joseph? Are you there? I see a picture.
We got
Hi,
Joseph.
Carl.
Hey, Michelle, good to see you. We have iPhone user. Hey, Robert, good to see you, my friend.
Likewise,
Hey, Robert, where you calling from?
Chicago.
Okay, I'm out of South Carolina.
Well, welcome.
Awesome. Well, we'll go ahead and get this started here in just a couple seconds. I always love seeing where people are dialed in from. If you'd like to jump in the chat and just type in where you are dialed in from, that'd be awesome. Hey, Michelle, good to see you.
Hello, how are you all? I'm from South Carolina as well.
Awesome. Awesome. We got East Coasters representing. My West Coasters, we're a little slack jobbing today. Awesome. We'll jump in here. We'll give it just a minute or so to
Hey, Andrew.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are
Casey?
you?
Good.
Where are you out of?
I'm out of Las Vegas right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be out here for all the shows, and I'll actually be at the Impressions in Long Beach as well in a couple weeks. So
cool.
I'm not sure if you're going to be there.
Yeah.
When
Now,
you're
do you-
down in Long Beach, when you're down in Long Beach, let me know. I live in LA. Any chance I come down to Long Beach, I get in my car and drive. I love it down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's that show called Impressions, which is, I think, is it the 21st to the 24th of this month?
Okay.
That's the biggest screen printing show in the world.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one to go to. So
Yeah. Are you
Thanks.
are you at for PPAI right now? Is that why you're in Vegas?
no, I live out here in Vegas.
Oh,
So I have a friend who's trying to get me into PPAI because you
Yeah.
got to have a membership to get in. So
yeah.
but yeah, I'm trying to get into that to just
Well,
to be
you
able
can
to
do
walk
all
in.
this. You can do all that right through here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what kind of
Yeah.
interested me with you guys. So
Yeah. I love Vegas. I used to hike a lot out in Red Rock, and then I drive up to
oh,
Utah
it's
and
gorgeous,
hike up
isn't it?
there. It's beautiful out there.
It's like a central point for so many different places you can go, right?
It
You know,
is, right?
easy to get to back to California. I
And
have
they'll
family
get
in
you right out of
California.
that airport fast too.
Yeah, great
Hey,
airport.
Andrew,
Flies
I
you all
wish I
over.
could come to Vegas for the gambling. I like to play cards and casinos.
You know what? That's my I stay away from this trip. So I just like to you were saying the beauty of just getting out to there's a place called Red Rock, which is a little bit, I think it's north. You go out to Valley of Fire, you can go out to Bryce Canyon. I mean, it's easy. I'm a big outdoors person. I love the outdoors. So
You get up to
the
St.
gambling,
George, Utah?
what's that?
You get up to St. George, Utah?
Every so often, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
beautiful area to hike too.
It is. It's gorgeous out there. So I'm
It is.
mountain bike as well. So
Oh,
trying
wow.
to stay
Yeah.
active. Yeah.
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 Awesome.
So
Cool.
are you going to be at Impressions?
No,
Yeah.
no, I've
Oh,
never been to Impressions. I was gonna go one time, but I've never been there.
okay. Okay.
Because what you do is you buy more stuff. That's what happens. You go there, you see this,
I
you
know.
need that,
Right.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
What I like living in Vegas is I hit a lot of the trade shows.
yeah.
So that's
Oh,
why
that's
I'm
great.
thinking with you guys, there's an opportunity for the smaller guys that, don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yeah,
How we can help them with the branding and all that.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
Awesome.
perfect.
Well, let's jump in. Let's jump in here
Do
and
it.
get started. And this is such a great conversation that I want to basically continue this conversation. So, first off, I just want to take a moment and welcome everybody. My name is Casey Eberhard. I'm out of Los Angeles, California. I work very, very close hand in hand with Jeff Saxby and his team over at LynnPro. And so, you kind of, for better for worse, you kind of get me as sort of the host slash moderator of today's call because I am intimately involved in creating the LynnPro Connect LynnPro Connect program and community. And so I've asked Jeff if I could sort of help moderate and steer the conversation for the first few weeks here, just to get everybody up to speed and what we're doing and so on and so forth. So I also want to give a huge shout out to Yvette. She's checking us out to see whether or not this might be something that she wants to add into her arsenal of income streams.
Thank you for that shout out.
Yeah. So I think where we'll start is I'm going to start for the first few minutes talking specifically to Yvette. Everybody else, I want you to just listen to kind of how our thoughts are and how we've created this and why we've created it. I'm going to basically kind of walk through our entire program, and I'm going to give you a very real life example of how this works and how knowing too much costs you money. And any program where I know too much costing me money and I don't have to think that much, I am 100% in on those type of deals. So kind of want to just share with you sort of big picture here. I'm going to give you a really real life example of how knowing too much almost caused a sale. And then we'll talk about some marketing, some different ways to market this, some of the things I've seen that I just want to kind of bring to your attention. So LynnPro Connect at its core is actually the ideal income stream for a whole lot of people. And let me tell you why. Not just because I'm one of the architects of it and I think it's a beautiful baby and I don't like people telling me my baby is ugly, but truly what Jeff and his team have done is opened up an entire opportunity to folks with little to no experience all the way to high level of experience. So let's start with the basics. What does LynnPro actually do? LynnPro is a couple of decade old real screen printing, embroidery, direct to fabric, promotional products organization and company. I think their warehouse is about 20,000 square feet. They're based out of Iowa and they do a ton of work, especially in t-shirts, hoodies, hats, kind of the generic stuff that you would think of when you see screen printing. That's the core, okay? Now, what Jeff has done is he has an unbelievable organization on his end of I don't even like to call them sales reps because they more or less help customers figure out what's best for their budget and what they're trying to accomplish. So, for example, I think it was Andrew said that he goes to a lot of trade shows. Well, one of the things that happens at trade shows is every single booth there gives crap away, whether it's pens, envelope holders, 3-in-1 phone chargers. They are using, we call it swag. Swag stands for stuff we all get. If you're over 18, it's here. Jay, can you mute
I
yourself?
know. Yeah, I know.
Rio, wherever Rio is, can you please make me co-host?
Oh, sure.
If you can make myself and Ryan co-host, that would be awesome. That way we can just catch anything we need to. So stuff we all get. So whenever you go to a trade show, pens, t-shirts, hats, all that kind of stuff, these companies are having somebody print it up. Having been one of those guys that prints that stuff up, it's a pain in the butt. Didn't know where to go. I didn't have a relationship with the person that did it. It was always a pain. They always wanted money up front. They were always trying to oversell me. Nobody was stable, Mabel. It was always hit or miss. I'm trying to search online for the internet. No one was really particularly helpful. And it was always last minute. Enter LynnPro. LynnPro is very customer focused, relationship based, helping people that, for example, do trade shows, build a foundation for them to get the best type of products for the best type of event they're going to, right? You might give something different if you're going to an insurance trade show than you would a kids expo. Okay. I don't want to know how to talk about any of that. Okay. So first thing we did on the LynnPro side was made sure that our entire team over there was really customer focused. Everything they do has an ironclad 100% customer guarantee. I have watched Jeff. In fact, I have challenged Jeff several times behind closed doors about, dude, you're so quick to just write their check back, or you're so quick to just replace an entire order. And Jeff's like, listen, dude, I don't care what you say. That's how we're sticking to it. That's how we do it here at LynnPro. His wife's name is in the company, and he's not going to let her look bad. So let's just be sort of upfront in what it is, right? So Jeff said, hey, why don't we create a program where folks that have a network of people, whether it's on a social media network or they're out talking to people and they talk to people at their church, in their networks at chambers of commerce, maybe they are a marketing agency and they have lots of clients that are in a particular field like HVAC or plumbing or pest control, where the people are buying uniforms. Wherever people are printing stuff on stuff, it's a great opportunity for Jeff to have access to those folks. So we developed a very quick and easy way for us to do that. So here's how it rolls. Number one, your and I's job is only one thing. It's to just put those people in touch with Jeff's team. That's it. No more, no less. I don't need you knowing thread counts. I don't need you knowing what the difference between a Gilead and a Hanes BFT is. I don't need you to know what a 3-panel hat versus a 6-panel hat is. I don't need you to know what's a sticker. I don't need you to know any of that stuff. Let the professionals do the talking. Okay? So we give everybody your Lynn Connect lead introduction form. Everybody should have that. We do have a Google Doc where I keep track of it as well, so that if somebody quick needs their link, most of the time, myself or Jeff, or in our WhatsApp group, Rio especially, Rio's on here somewhere, if you say, hey, I need my link, we can get it to you pretty dang quick.
Yeah.
That is the access point. So let's say Yvette is hanging out at, she's hanging out at I don't know, she's watching a sporting event. And at the sporting event, she recognizes, she's talking to a parent, and a parent says, hey, we got to get t-shirts made for T-ball. Ah, cool. Hey, can I put you in touch with my guys? Sure. Great. And either send them a link and have them fill out the introduction form, or what I do is I fill the form out for them. You know why? Because I want it done, and I actually want it done correctly. Okay. Now, that's just an introduction. It's just putting our potential client in touch with Jeff's team. That's it. And then I just go back to doing my normal, regular thing. I don't overthink it. I don't try to sell them. Oh, well, they do this and they do this and they do this and they do this and you will kill a deal.
Yeah.
Can I share with you how I know this? Let me share, because I almost killed a deal. Okay. And I'm intimately involved with this. So whenever I mess it up, I think that's a good opportunity to share with you guys how I mess things up, so you don't have to. So here's how this, oh, by the way, I forgot kind of the most important piece. So let's say Event sends Jeff, remind me to come back to my mistake.
Okay.
So let's say Event sends the coach of that T-ball team, puts them in touch with Jeff. Jeff's team sells them on the idea of doing team t-shirts. And that's it. Just team t-shirts. It's probably 25, 50 t-shirts. All the kiddos need a different size shirt or whatever. And the bill for those t-shirts, and I'm completely making up numbers here, the bill for those t-shirts is $2,000. I don't know if that's even in the right ballpark, but $2,000. Okay? The second that customer pays LynnPro, within 24 to 48 hours max, Jeff's team has cut a check to Yvette for 10% of that number. It's 10% of gross. Okay? Which means whatever the order is, Yvette's getting a check for 10%. She doesn't have to do marketing. She doesn't have to do anything except put people in touch with Jeff. Okay? Now, let's say that coach on that T-ball team, T-ball ends, and that coach also orders shirts for basketball because he's also the coach of the little kids basketball team. So he calls Jeff and Liz, they have a conversation, and that coach then buys basketball t-shirts. Okay? And that order comes to $2,500 because they're bigger kids. Whatever. I don't even know if this is true or not. Okay? Yvette, without thinking, is now going to get a check for $250. So it's once the customer is in the system, they are tracked so that Yvette will just get a check every single time within 48 hours of a customer that she's introduced to Jeff within 48 hours. Okay? Now, we're going to put an asterisk to this. This is the only asterisk that I'm going to give you in this entire process. The asterisk is this. That will last for a year. Okay, so for as many orders as somebody puts in over a year, you're going to get paid. Now, the reason there's an asterisk is let's say that Yvette puts one person introduces Jeff to one person tomorrow, and then doesn't do anything for a year, and that customer orders, $1,000 worth of stuff. She gets her $100, but she doesn't do anything for another year. He's going to cut it at a year. Okay? But let's say Yvette is introducing a person a month or a couple of people a month, and a couple of people placed orders and stuff, and those people are like doing ongoing orders, and they're really kind of becoming a really great client. I know Jeff well enough to know he's going to say, well, we'll put it on for another year. Okay? So the only asterisk is we don't have a hard and fast rule just yet on what would constitute going into the second year. But I can tell you this. Jeff recognizes, the team at LynnPro recognizes that the more money you put in their pocket, the more money they put in your pocket, the higher the likelihood you're going to share it with more people. Let's just be real. Okay? So that's the basic program. You have a page. That page, name, address, phone number, email address. There's going to be a box there that says, hey, I recognize that somebody from LynnPro is going to reach out and talk to me. And the reason I do that is I don't want you guys just uploading an email list and basically a spam list. So as long as they know that we're going to call them and say, hey, how can we help? Cool. Couple of things to keep in mind. Jeff's team, they do not spam people. They do not try to pressure sell. They would not be in the screen printing business for over 20 years with 635 five-star reviews on Google if they operated that way. They just wouldn't. Okay? We do have two primary ways to stay in touch with you guys. Number one, we have a WhatsApp channel. I try really hard to get people in that WhatsApp channel as soon as you guys come on board. Sometimes I'm a day late and $1.50 short, but I try my hardest to get you guys in there within a day. Okay. Rio's also helping. We've got Ryan on the line. He's also helping. Jeff's helping. So we're trying to get everybody in the WhatsApp channel. That channel is designed for quick, easy communication. Emmeline says, hey, I'm talking to somebody in the Virgin Islands. Do we ship to the Virgin Islands? Like immediate answer. Jeff's in there 24 hours a day. I'm in there 24 hours a day. Ryan is in there 24 hours a day. Rio's in there like 37 hours a day. I don't know how she does it. Okay. So that's sort of quick and easy. The second way we have to communicate, and this is something brand new, we did not have this last week, is we have a communication, we're going to call it a hub or a vault. I believe most of you are being invited into there. And think of that like its own internal Facebook group, I guess is kind of the easy way to think about it. Okay. In there, we are coming up with posts for you guys to make, tools to help this easier. We're going to come out with a post every week. We want to give you, like, if you've got a newsletter, cut and paste it here. If you've got social media and you want to cut and paste a Facebook group, paste here, or LinkedIn. You can do whatever you want, short of no porn, no spam, no nothing unsavory. Okay. So we don't have a lot of, the only other thing you cannot do is you cannot run ads and say that you work for LynnPro. Okay. Which I wouldn't do anyways. I quite frankly wouldn't put LynnPro on anything. I would keep it, hey, I've got a guy, I'd love to put you in touch with his team. And if you just follow that, hey, can I put you in touch with my guys? Can I put you in touch with my guys? Can I put you in touch with my team? If you will get good at that, the game will change for you. Okay, so a couple of quick things I want to share, a mistake, and then I want to open it up to you guys. In the WhatsApp chat, there were a bunch of people that wanted QR codes and they were trying to get ads, and Rio created this really cool post, and then people wanted their QR code post on there. That's useless unless you have a way to do that. Because, and I think I was going back and forth with Robert on this, that when you post something with a QR code on, for example, Facebook, 97% of people are seeing that with their phone. They can't do anything with the QR code. So there's no point of having the QR code on there. In that case, I'd rather post a link and have that link. And in fact, where I've seen the value is when somebody says, hey, check this out. If you guys want to let me introduce you to my guys, let me know. People comment, and then I private message them the link. You will have a better response rate that way. Okay? So now, Rachel and Dalton told me that somebody did need a QR code, and I'll give you a couple of ways I'm going to use a QR code. So what they're going to do is they're going to create stickers, and I'm going to take a QR code and I'm going to stick it on the back of my phone here so that when I go to a networking event, or I'm like Andrew and I'm out wandering around in my day-to-day life and I'm talking to all these people, I'm like, oh my gosh, you paid what for these? Oh, you've got pens? Hey, I'd love to have my guys bid on this. Are you open to that? Yeah? Cool. Hey, here's my phone. QR code this, scan this with your phone, and takes them right to the page, and bam, shazam. You've made that introduction. The next tool that we're working on, and I don't believe we're there yet, so I'm going to say we're not there yet, so I don't look like an idiot in case we are, is we're going to have it where your QR code, will have it be able to where you can actually have it on your phone. It'll look like an app. You'll put it on your phone as a bookmark, and then you'll just be able to click that on your phone. It'll pull it right up, and it'll look like an app. It won't be its own app, but it'll go straight to your phone. Let me give you guys a couple of words of caution. Okay. On last week's call, there was a whole conversation around, well, we need a catalog. We got to look and see what the catalogs are. I promise you, it will cost you money if you start looking through a catalog. You don't even know what you're looking at. Okay. So my as a marketer, as one of the guys running this, here's what we know is happening when people are having one-to-one conversations with people, whether it starts on social media or it starts on the playground or at church or at a community function or at a trade show. A one-to-one quick conversation with a link or a follow-up or a QR code over is really, really helpful. So I want to share with you guys real life and how I almost killed a deal. Because I got into the trap of, well, I want to know everything that they sell. Okay. So I go to the gym. I know it may not look like it yet, but I go to the gym. Okay. The guy I work out with happens to own the gym. Okay. Go big or go home, right? I want to go straight to the top, right? So it's his gym. It's a brand new gym. They've only been open about 6 months. It's a little tiny boutique gym here in Los Angeles. So I'm talking to him. When I joined, he gave me a hat and a t-shirt that said NoHo Gym on it. Okay. I was like, awesome. What does my brain go to? Someone is printing these somewhere. So his name's JP. So I said, hey, JP, can I put you in touch with my guys and just have you see if they can even match these or beat it? He's like, well, I've got a bunch of NoHo shirts, but I'm going to do a turkey trot shirt. And I'm like, what is it? I had a whole conversation about what the hell a turkey trot is. I don't totally understand it, but a bunch of goofs, instead of eating food on Thanksgiving and watching football like most people do. I don't watch football. I watch the commercials. They're running around, and they did this as a group. So I just said, hey, you know what? I don't know anything about that. Can I put you in touch with Liz? put her in touch with Liz. Next thing I know, a week goes by and JP is running around the gym. I thought he was a little high on some speed. Turns out he was just excited about his turkey trot shirts. I'm like, awesome. And here's what was cool. Before he got the turkey trot shirts in the mail, I had a check. So I knew something had happened, but I didn't need to really follow it through. I had a check. I'm like, you know what? The only person that loves those turkey trots more than you is me. Because I've already cashed the check. Okay. So little time goes by. Now, I'm going to give you a half complication here, and I'm only giving you a half complication because it's not for everyone. But for those folks that understand, and you have a big network and you have other people that you think might be good for this particular opportunity, we do have the ability to give you the ability to bring on kind of some teammates to help you do and spread the message if you want. Okay. And the way we run that is any customer that you put in touch with LynnPro, we give you 10% off the top. But let's say, for example, I'm friends with Andrew, and I say, Andrew, I know you're going to a bunch of shows. I'd love to have you spread the LynnPro message. He's like, dude, I'm on board. I'm going to Long Beach. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm at Trace. Like, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm like, great. I have a separate link. I would bring him on as another partner. And in this case, Andrew would get 10% of any of the customers he brings on. And then Jeff would thank me for doing that, introducing him by giving me a 5% override. Okay, so in this case, Andrew would get 10% and I would get 5%. That's LynnPro's way of saying, hey, Case, thanks for bringing on somebody in the network. Okay, so JP gets his shirts. He has a business partner in another business that I don't think he does a whole lot with, and it's a gal, and I honestly don't even know her name. And they're going to a fitness expo. Okay, I don't know. They jump around and do gym stuff and all this kind of stuff. So he starts asking me a bunch of questions about LynnPro. Hey, do they do jump ropes? I'm like, I don't know if they do jump. I don't think so. Why would they do jump ropes? They like hats and embroidery stuff. He's like, well, do they do fitness bands? I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to spell fitness, much less what a fitness band is. Right? I said, put him in touch with Liz. So what did he do? He filled out the form, put her in touch with Liz. The next thing I know, something must have happened because I got another check in the mail. I didn't know what it was for. I go into the gym and JP has an entire box now with he and his business partner, and there are jump ropes in there, there are fitness bands in there, there are different colored shirts in there. I'm like, did all this stuff come from LynnPro? He's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, outside my scope. This is why I say that the team at LynnPro understands that he was going to a fitness expo and helped him do what he needed to do to be at that fitness expo. I would have never known what to even talk to him about. I would have said some shirts, but then I was like, why would anybody go to a fitness expo and buy shirts from some gym? Not my deal. I have the network. I let the professionals do the professionals. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. A couple of people have asked me some questions. Would this be right for me if? Would this be right for me if I wanted to do it solely on social media? Yep. Would it be right if all I did was I drove around and went door to door? Yep. In fact, I've told this to Jeff that if I were looking for work or looking for something to do, I can tell you that most sales reps are making somewhere between 10 and 15% on whatever they sell in other organizations, and they have to do a heck of a lot more than what we do. I would literally go door to door and just ask people if they print up t-shirts, embroider or screen print or print up swag for anything, or do they do uniforms? And if so, I'd literally say, hey, can I put you in touch with my guys, put them in touch with Jeff, and let it rip. I would just literally probably go to my strip malls. Think of like all the fast food restaurants in your area. They all put the kids in t-shirts or Izod, I don't know what they call them, collared golf shirts. They all wear hats or visors. Those get renewed monthly. You have a couple of those restaurants, you're golden McSkolden. right? Someone like Peggy C down here. Peggy works in a network marketing organization, right? Network marketing organizations are awesome. You know why? Because those companies spend millions of dollars every year on t-shirts and water bottles and journals and notepads and notebooks and name tags and lanyards. All that stuff usually comes from one person. It might as well be you, right? So, absolutely, however you want to do this, we're here to help. And I'll leave you one more thing and then we'll open it up here. Jeff and I and Rio and Ryan and the entire team here at LynnPro, we're just starting out. I am very, very proud to say that we just crossed over having 700 new referral partners in the last 30 days come on board. We want to break the system. And what I mean by that is we want to know what Jesus wants. We want to know what Andrew wants. Michelle, we want your input. We want to know what's working, what's not working. What can we give you guys to help you? I will say I am an affiliate marketer. I love affiliate marketing. This is less of an affiliate program, more of a partnership program. But I understand and recognize that I can generate a lead for somebody over here. I pass it to somebody over here. I take a slice out of the center and I lather, repeat, rinse until bald or rich. That's the model. Okay? Deliver and take a sliver. Okay? You don't have to do this full time. You can literally do it completely passively. You can do it, 5 minutes a year. If you have somebody that you're just at a Thanksgiving Day dinner with and are like, I'm doing a 5K race. Oh, or I'm going on a cruise. I go to Disneyland a lot. I live in Los Angeles. There are all kinds of like, hey, this is, the Joneses reunion. And there's 50 of them wearing the same t-shirt. I promise you they're not printing those up in their basement. And if they are, that's probably a whole different scenario, right? So we just say we welcome you here. Everybody is welcome. We are very inclusive. We want to help you guys make money. The more money we write you checks for, the more introductions you're going to have. The more introductions you make, the more real it's going to be. So with that, I want to open this up first to Jeff to say, Jeff, did I miss anything? I want to give you an opportunity to speak. I feel like I've just kind of
listen, you do this better than I ever will. I run the back end of LynnPro, and I would just add that write down about 5 or 6 businesses or people or events that you're thinking of, just to start getting your mind working. There's a lot of churches that put on events, or throughout your neighborhood, probably putting on events here and there. And it doesn't have to be big. Don't think that you have to get the big job. Introduce them to us. Let us do our process, and we try to grow that customer. We're not trying to stick our long arm in their short pocket. We're just trying to see what else they buy with their logo on it. That's it. We don't do pressure sales here, and it's against our philosophy. But we do want to know what people buy, because we'd like to offer it to them. If they like the service here with one product, they're probably going to like it with a lot of products. And believe it or not, they won't always tell you what else they buy. You do have to ask. And as we grow that account, let's say you introduced them and they only needed 25 t-shirts for an event, but her husband owns a big company and she might order it for that or some other stuff. Well, you're going to get paid as that account grows. So just don't think of anything too small or too big. Just get out and share something, and really don't overthink it. Just point and direct. And but like Casey said, I would fill out the form personally for them, because people do get busy and they don't mean to blow you off. They just have another fire they're putting out, their business owners, or they got something else they're doing. But anybody can do this. Yesterday, I went up to about an hour and a half from my area to buy a piece of equipment from a lady, another heat press, because we're growing in that area. And I said, what volume does your business do? And she goes, well, I do about $500,000 in sales. And she had a coffee shop that was attached to it. And I said, what? $500,000 in sales. I said, you're probably keeping, on best side, you're probably keeping $100,000. And she goes, I wish. by the time I pay everything. So let's say she's keeping 75,000. I don't know because I didn't really get into her personal finance. What I'm saying, well, the point I'm making is a lot of business owners don't make 15% or 10% on their business because they don't know how to manage it or they have a large overhead. Here, you just have to point and direct. You really don't have to educate them on the product. They've already bought products with the logos on. They're just looking maybe for a better service, a better price, or a faster turnaround time and a guarantee, or just somebody to ask them. So, with that, that's all I have to add with that is anything that you need within reason, I'm definitely open to. Okay. So that's that, Casey.
Yeah. I'll tell you a couple of things, and I want to show you guys a Facebook post I made. I want to show you the real time, real reality of it. I just got thinking about this. I don't know if Jeff even knows this, but years ago, I thought I was going to get into the screen printing business. So I went and I bought a screen printing machine in a hotel business opportunity meeting. I brought this thing back. I loaded it up in my living room. I couldn't make the screens work. I couldn't. It took me thousands of shirts to even figure out how to get the first one to actually work. It was a hot mess. But what I did have was customers, and I literally outsourced all of my printing to another screen printer down in Venice. And they put the box in, they did all the printing, they did all of it. I would take the order, I would order it from them. I still had to do too much work. I still had to make sure the artwork was in, and I was the go-between and all of that. I didn't come close to keeping 10%. So there's a huge opportunity, I think, if you found a lot of little guys that were doing screen printing sales that needed a second printer, somebody to do their overflow, somebody to do the jobs that were too hard for them to do. Huge opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So Jeff and I think it was Rio actually. Rio took a picture. She put it in the WhatsApp group, and I try everything. I'm not really afraid to try. I do not get myself hung up on that. And I'm going to show you something because I want you to see big picture here. My Facebook profile after 20 years was hacked in December. So on January 1st, I had to start a new Facebook profile from scratch with 0 friends. 0.0. So when I show you this, you're going to see my profile. Don't hate me because I only have 300 friends on there, but it's because I've had to slowly start building it. But I want to show you what the power of this is when you just try something, not even knowing if it works or not. So I made this post on January 4th. I just made it up. I'm like, hey, these 3-in-1 chargers are super smart swag. I can put you in touch with the folks who make them. What a great giveaway that'll actually be used. Truth be told, I will be honest with you guys, I didn't look at the picture. I didn't even know what a 3-in-1 charger was. I think our football team's name is the Chargers. That's about as deep as I go, right? But I want to show you what's just happened in here. I have 15 comments. Rad, I'm looking for a back scratcher for my travel agency. Do they do back scratchers? Don't know. But she's on a cruise right now. As soon as she gets back, she'll fill out the form. I'm on top of it. Diane, what a great idea for a giveaway. No problem. Adrian, I need to get a bunch of those for our nonprofit. So I called Adrian. She's a friend of mine. By the time we're done, she actually is a venture capitalist that oversees an incubator of over 300 startup companies. Her comment to me was, if I had one place that they could all just go and I could make a little bit of money off the referral, I'm in. I'm like, awesome. And then I said, hey, I know you have a podcast. Why don't you interview Jeff on your podcast? And then I tell Jeff, and Jeff has a panic attack and says, hey, will you do it with me? So we're going to do an interview on a podcast together, right? Fantastic. Blaney, love the contact info. Great idea. Blaney owns a coaches retreat center down in Mexico off the grid. She's doing 3 high-end retreats she owns the resort there. So she's got resort swag that needs to be printed up with the resort logo on it, but also they want to be able to offer this to their coaches that do mastermind retreats down there. It's like, hey, if you need swag, here you go. So we have that meeting. That's going to take a little while. That's going to take it to March. Bonnie, they're great giveaways. I bought one for my truck and love it. Maybe not a whole lot. Marla, yes, please, and thank you. Now, I know Marla as well. That will be she's already in the process because I like to have the private conversations with them first, right? And then Debbie Bloom is an ex-client of mine. I'm looking for some swag. Can you hook me up with these guys? Now, I show you this. I'm just a dude with 292 friends. And to prove that it's not even that big a deal, if I go up to the followers, if you know anything about Facebook, just so you're all aware, I only have 317 between friends and people that follow me. I will be 100% honest with you. I did not know what I was posting when I posted it. I don't know if they do back scratchers. I don't know anything about anything other than I got a few people that want me to be put in touch with them. Okay? So, with that, I want to open this up and ask you guys, do you have any questions? Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any marketing ideas? Have you tried anything that works? I'm sorry, what, Diana?
I have a couple of questions,
Yeah.
if I may.
Yeah, of course.
Number one, I just want to make sure we can target any territory, right? There is not exclusivity, I guess.
The only exclusivity is they do only ship inside the United States for right now.
All right. Okay. Number two is the commission. Is it a one-time commission? Is the customer my customer, or whatever the customer renews? I mean, for a lifetime, it's my commission. I don't understand that part.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. So LynnPro, as soon as that customer comes in, LynnPro is going to pay you, and they're going to pay you on everything that customer orders within the first year. If you're actually adding more people and kind of in the game, then they're going to extend it. But yes, so as at the very least for the first year, 100%.
All right. 100%. Okay. And
And here's
what is
what
the percentage? I'm sorry. What is the commission percentage?
10% off the top.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
10% of gross sale.
Got it.
So, and the reason you guys, this is really important is this is not 10% of the profit. This is 10. If they order $5,000 worth of stuff, the check is 5,000. We had to make it very, very simple. So it wasn't like we are going to try to make some complex, mathematical trigonometry equation in order to figure out what your check is.
And I'm sorry, just one more question. And do we have access to a back office where we can actually see the list of the customers that we're doing business with?
I'm going to put that in the category of sorta. At the moment, it isn't being fully built out. You will get an email that says, hey, this person has filled out the form. And Liz is pretty good, especially if there are questions saying, hey, we need some help on this, or hey, Diana, what do you know about this? That kind of thing. But we will end up having a dashboard built out for sure.
Casey, we wanted to build it very simple in the beginning to see what we needed to build out before we built something out that wasn't what people really wanted. So we wanted to create a problem. Like everything's tagged in our office. You can't get an order without seeing where it comes from. And you'll get a printout of who ordered what and a copy of the invoice. So you know it's on 100%. As that grows, well, then now we know we need to do this, and then we'll have this built for that reason. Otherwise, you start building all kinds of things that you will never use. You taught me that, Casey.
Yep.
Right. It's like a back office where you can see the list of the customers and where you're at with them, what kind of production they're generating for you. Not only that, but also when the year is going to expire. So you build a relationship with them, and maybe you can continue on to at least a second year of commissions with that customer, if that makes sense.
100%. 100%. And Diana, our vision is as we go into this process, here's what we know. Let's just be, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm not speaking on behalf of Jeff. I'm speaking instead of Jeff here. We know that there's going to be a group of people that don't ever do anything. We get it, right? Come hang out with us. This would be absolutely awesome. There's also going to be a group that does one, two, kind of does something here or there. Awesome. There's room at the table to play for sure. We also know that there's going to be kind of, we call it the 80-20 rule, which means about 4% of people will be responsible for the vast majority of what we do here. And what we will really do, Diana, is take those 4% and we're going to really make sure that every tool that they need and or want or even could conceive of, we're going to build out for them. So it's just a way to manage the team's energy and where we're putting the process. So you will absolutely, and you can always reach out to us and go back and forth and say, hey, I think this person put in the thing. Where are we with that? But I'll tell you, Diana, the reality is I've gotten checks before the product lands in the customer's warehouse. And here's the other thing to know. In the WhatsApp group, we have a video that I had Jeff do last week. And I said to him, I'm like, I don't really know if I like this. There aren't like shirts and stuff all over the place. And he's like, we don't sit on stuff. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in and goes out. So the turnaround time is, I consulted for another screen printer for years. And their turnaround time, they always like, well, it's going to be 10 to 14 business days to get it out. Jeff's like, their turnaround time is extremely, extremely fast.
Thank you. Just to confirm, I got the original link when I was welcome into the affiliate program. But then I received an email about impact, I believe. Do I need to be signed up or affiliated with impact in order to?
I don't know what
I just don't
I don't know what
understand it.
impact is. I mean, I'd have to see that.
I know what it is.
Okay.
So Diana, if you would do me a favor, if you would either send, let me just, I should have had
I
this.
got a question next, Mr. Casey, after her. I have a few questions.
Yep, give me 1 second and I'm gonna, Diana, what's your last name?
Benavides? Ben.
Yeah, if you would do me a favor, could you, Ryan or Rio, if one of you could just private message Diana and get her email address, we'll find out. Agent Impact Group is, I think, what, are you in real estate, Diana?
Insurance.
Yeah. So she probably came through Debbie Merle. So we'll get you connected, Diana.
Thank you much.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay. All right. Very
Awesome.
good. We'll make sure you're taken care of.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Awesome. Cool. Let's go Yvette and then up to Michelle.
Yeah, so Casey, I was listening the whole time, about what you guys do. So quick question, because I made an investment. I got a brand new computer back, right? So right now I have access to a computer and Wi-Fi, but I also want to know what other type of benefits can you help people with, like as far as like, say I'm already in the state of South Carolina. Say if you want to relocate and you need help with housing and relocation assistance and all that. But anyways, is there any way you can set me up with doing this as a remote job, work from home job, or is this something where I gotta go door to door?
No, you can do it however you want. We're not really set up in terms of it being a job type environment. Although there could be people that will make a full-time income from this. But if I had my computer and my internet, I would probably start on social media or start with my own internal network.
But I'm saying, can you show me how to do that, Casey? Because this is all new to me. Can you, like, how can I say this? How legit is all of this? Not to say that this is not legit. And how long have you guys been in business? I'm just curious.
Jeff, how long have you been in business? I know they have 635 5-star Google reviews. They've been in business for 20 years.
I've been in business since 2000.
Okay.
And you can look me up on Google, LynnPro, LYNNPRO. Just Google it, and you'll see that it's all 5-star. Well, not all. I mean, but we're rated at 5-star reviews. And so, yeah, we're legit. You can watch videos. You can check us out on YouTube.
Okay.
My wife and her team runs the shop. I run marketing, and yeah, it's legit. As far as showing you how to do this stuff online, there's videos on. We have how to post this stuff on social media. I would do a combination of both. When I'm out and about, I see somebody that's wearing a logoed shirt not an individual person, but at a business, I would just tell them, I would just ask them if they want to be put in touch, or just say, hey, I got a source for that, and it's going to take a little bit of both.
Okay, well, like I said, if this is something that I want to do, I might want to do it part-time, but I want to do it like working from home, remotely.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you guys can help me with that, because I need some help with that,
Yeah, we'll help you with it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you.
Uh-huh.
If you're going to work at home and this is going to be your income,
but like a backup, can I say this is a
well,
backup?
it's great for a backup, but if you want this to be like a bit your
Like a
income,
side
you're going to
hustle, a
you're
side
going to have,
hustle.
yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to
Okay.
hustle though.
Okay,
That's
well,
why they got hustle in that
can you
word.
guide me through the process of I'm willing to
Yep.
listen and learn. I'm willing to listen and
Rio
learn.
will share that with you right after this.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That was it. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Michelle.
Thank you. Yes, my question was similar to hers. I know you can go and watch the videos, but I'm type of like a hands-on person, and I just need to, because I asked that question about one-on-one sessions, and they just referred me to go watch the video, go watch the video. You can do that, but still just really, like she said, having someone to help if you're not used to social media like that, because I'm not. I only have Facebook. I'm not out there that often, posting anything anyway. I look a lot, but I don't post anything. So just really wanting someone to, unfortunately, hold your hand to a certain extent, to like really train you to be the best, because after all, we're working for this company, and we want to do things that are right and do things well so that you can profit as well as us as your employees, so to speak. So that was one thing. And then I saw, what is Go Collab?
Awesome. So we'll kind of address those in order. So I do
Okay.
want to just for because the attorneys will get on me if I don't say this. None of us are employees of LynnPro. We
Okay.
we are independent whatever they call it.
Independent contractors.
Independent contractors at best. They don't tell us when to do anything. We're not telling anybody they've got to do this. Can't do this. We don't give you schedules or anything like that. So the attorneys will get on me if I don't at least say that. One thing that we've considered, Michelle and Yvette, and I'll talk to Jeff about this. We'll see how we do this. We might do some sessions where we have kind of like open office hours, where if somebody needs some help, we'll do it in that environment. I'm not sure we're at a scenario where we're going to do a bunch of one-on-one private coaching sessions, but what we may do is say, hey, we've got somebody that's going to do like some Facebook training, and let's get on there. We'll have them run like an hour training and maybe go through, maybe go through that. Maybe we can create an affiliate boot camp or a partner boot camp where we kind of run people through with some stuff like that. So, I can tell you, I'll speak on behalf of Jeff that if we see that people need something and they're putting in the effort and they're getting a little bit of a result, there's a lot more likelihood that we're going to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeff. I love that I'm calling on Jeff at his own.
That's okay. There's no worries here. What Rio can do, Rio's my personal assistant. She's been with me for going on 4 years. So what we can do right after this, if you want to stay on here when Casey and I leave and you want some training, you tell Rio what you need, and she can show you exactly how stuff gets posted. She can teach you how to post everything, and we can start doing that. I will make sure that the only way that this won't succeed is because you quit or you don't want to do it. So if you need the help, we can do that. So is that something that you're okay with, Casey?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I would just, hey guys, just wanted to add to this. I'm Guy. I work along with these two fine gentlemen for 15 plus years or so, been in affiliate marketing for quite a while. Entire income basically comes from affiliate marketing. So I'll just give just a little suggestion. And actually, Casey started this call, and it should just be making sure that we're not overstepping anything. So just know that The things, especially is coming from Casey, you're watching it come from his mouth. It's all said for very strategic reasons. And there's a process. And whenever you fall into any business, I don't care what it is, you want to have a process designed by someone that has been successful. Okay. So there has been a process that has been designed and has been repeated in multiple different ventures, not just with LynnPro Connect, but many different times over and over again. And Casey started this call, and I just want to come back to it to make sure as we move forward, I know, especially when you're new, you're like, I am ready to hit this ground running, and like, you can't stop me. I'm tearing through the tape. And that's awesome. That energy is exactly what you need. But we don't want to go full speed in the wrong direction and veer off. We want to make sure we're kind of staying the right path. And I'll tell you, in this game, simplicity wins every single time. So when we're going into learning new things, always ask yourself, how simple can I make this? You may see in that WhatsApp channel or in emails a whole bunch of cool, awesome things. And the reason it's there is to give you variations, give you different things that you can use. So you're never left of, oh man, I wish I had that. Like, our team is trying to get the wish list complete before you can even think it. So we've done this, and we move through it, and we ask the questions, well, what if this, what if this? What I would say, the fastest path to success is really, one, keeping it super simple and following one step at a time. So don't expect to do everything today. Try to do one thing that day and maybe repeat that one thing 5 times. So you don't, it doesn't have to be like when we say we're going to go share on social media, it might sound scary. I promise you, I can understand that might sound scary, especially if we're not social media, marketers or anything. But when I come down and say, hey, I'm going to go copy and paste this post that they created, and I'm just going to post it, that's the reality of what we're doing. So always come down to like the simplicity and the practicality. What am I doing? What are they really asking me to do? Except don't worry about all the like the order and the like, we've got that down. The one thing that I know about LynnPro, which is different than all these other guys, is they get, like, the people that we give leads to them, they get a phone call. Like, that right there is where everything else, like, I know they're going to be on a phone call with my leads. That's huge. Like, in the day and age of AI and all of this stuff, like, to get an actual phone call from a human being that can push that lead to an order and make sure that that order isn't an order that is going to have mistakes, is not going to have, they're not going to be like, they're going to do their job to make sure that they do all of their things. But what do we need to do? What we need to do is get people to fill out a form. That's it. So at the end of the day, and then the trust factor, if you want to see if it's legit, wait for your check. Get that lead, get that order in, and get your check. And then we want to see a picture of that posted in the WhatsApp group, whatever. Like, you tell us when that check comes, because I'm guarantee his pen is going to write faster than we could even think. So I'm just saying, the simplicity, following what are we actually doing, and not try to make it as complicated. Like, what if they would, like, do one thing, figure that one thing out, and repeat that before you move on to the next thing. It'll save you so much grief and thinking that you have to know everything. It's like, just do one step. Hey, they got a post, and this is what we've created. Take this post, take this image, and put it on Facebook. So the first probably thing we're going to do is show you, hey, how do we make a post? If we're not familiar with that, well, let's break that down. So that's really where I'm going to come into and just say, hey, keep it as simple as possible. Look at the next step in front of you, not the 15 steps ahead of that. Go for the one step right in front of you. And being brand new is awesome, because what the old vets try to do sometimes is go do all these different things that they've done before, and then it looks like a cobweb of mess. Come in, listen to the guys that have been successful in this before, do the next step in front of you. That's all we need. The very next step, let the second step come after when it's needed.
Yep. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank
Everyone's going to have their own different pathway here. There's no question. So a couple of things real quick, Michelle. Diana, Rio has emailed you your affiliate link already. And also, Diana, Rio has posted the WhatsApp chat in the message in the chat here. If you guys are not part of that WhatsApp group and you would like to be, please just click on that link and join it. We'll let you in, no problem, because we know you're all here. Michelle, just to finish up what your last question was, what is Collab? Collab is essentially our toolkit, our vault, our sort of like our community off of Facebook, to where we can have better interaction with you one-on-one and as a group. So you're all being invited to that. Rachel and Dalton are sort of spearheading that. So we're getting you in. I just got in it the last couple of days and I'm playing around in there, but you can ask questions in there as well. And one thing just to note, I'm totally okay with you posting checks inside of our WhatsApp channel because it's just us. Please do not go all over social media and start posting checks. You'll have a whole bunch of people reading down your threat. This is not a I don't want checks being posted all over the place. It's cute for us because I want you guys to just go back what Diana was asking. Is it real? I will be honest with you. We didn't do our first call here until I had seen checks come to my house. So you can be paid via PayPal or check. I just like checks because I'm an old school. I've turned 54 in 5 days. So for me, it's I need a piece of paper, right? So with that, anybody else finally before we'll rock out here, and anybody who wants to stay on can stay on and talk to Jeff and Rio. Yeah, Michelle.
And if I'm not mistaken, when I went out there under the WhatsApp group, it appeared like it was either the profile and then a link, like it was a difference there. If I'm remembering correctly, something having to do with the QR, the link with the QR code, and then it says something about a profile. And it just I was just wondering, was that something totally separate?
Yes, it's so. I'm going to try to keep it simple and give you. We're very transparent. Like I don't want to hide anything from anybody. Like that's not our deal. But the page that you give somebody to fill out, right, is not particularly personalized. It doesn't have your picture on it. It doesn't have a bunch of your bio on it or any of that jazz. It's just literally like, hey, let's put you in touch with these people.
Okay.
There are a couple of instances where people wanted some more personalization for their page, we don't really know why yet. And so we were trying to do that, and we may still do that for people as it gets deeper, but I don't know. I didn't even know we could do that. I wasn't paying that close of attention. I don't, then I got to get a headshot. I got to make sure they get the right one, and they got to spell my name right, and they got to do all this stuff. And then I'd rather have them send me a check. I'd rather have them send me a check. I just want you to send me a check.
Just keep it nice and simple, really. And there's a WhatsApp group. If you want to join that, just hit that in the chat there and you can join and they'll let you in. And if you want to stay on, Real will basically do it. I'll stay on and chat with you for a few minutes if you want. And she'll show you how to post on Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, she'll take you through that. I mean, yeah. So that's not a problem. So if you want to stay on and do any of that, we'll definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
One last question.
Yeah, I'll stay on.
You mentioned that, I know those was mostly the comments that you received on the Facebook. Those were your friends. and which you already had a contact with. Okay, so if someone was there that you don't, and they posted that they was interested or they needed something, would you just send them a DM?
Yeah, I would.
Go right there. Okay.
I'd either send them a DM, or I might put underneath there, hey, it's awesome. Here's the quick link. If you need to chat with them, go fill this out.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get. Which
Yep.
one would be, it's just a feeling, what you feel at the time. Because I know, of course, you would reach out to your friends because you know them
Yeah.
and talk to them. But people that you don't know that show interest or mention that they need something, do you just DM them?
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing. The irony with that particular post in general was, and I'm gonna redact who, but there were several people that commented on there that I haven't talked to in years. And one person I had a really bad falling out with, and apparently we have business amnesia, and she forgot. So nothing will make me more excited if somebody I feel she and I aren't on the best terms actually goes to places in order and I get a check. I'm going to be doing a serious happy dance so yeah. So the people I know personally, I would reach out to personally. The people I may not know personally, I'll still try to engage them in some fashion, probably through DM.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Awesome. We'll go Emily, Sarah, and then we're out of here.
Hi, I just wanted to say I sort of have been one of the first people to become an affiliate to help promote. And I'll tell you what, nothing is more simple than the program that LynnPro has put together. And I'm saying this personally. I can post it, I can share it, and it's a great program. And I just highly recommend that you use it. And it's great. And the products and the service is beyond exemplary.
Awesome. Thanks, Emlyn. Boy, she's just making the sizzle reel of this one all over the place. I love it. Sarah.
Okay, so I did a post for LynnPro, and I did get a lot of reaction, Facebook, and but I did get some likes, and I was going to go send a message to the people who did likes, and now I'm finding that I can't see the people who do likes anymore. Is that what Facebook's doing? Is you can't see the people who have liked your things? Only you can see it.
Here's all the people that liked the post.
Wow.
Now I'm on my desktop. I don't use my phone really, but if you're on your desktop, if I go back, by the way, that was me in college, and people are like, "Oh, you look so much older now." It's hilarious. But anyway,
okay.
let's just go back to this post here. So if I just click on the people's names, there's all the people that liked it. And in fact, good call, Sarah. I haven't responded to any of these people. I should actually send them all a private message. Hey, you liked my thing on the 3-in-1 chart?
Yeah.
Here's a link if you want to be connected to them.
Casey, I think you just identified it. It's not, I was looking at my phone. I just looked on my laptop and the likes are there. So now I know where to find that. That's great. Thank you.
So let me just so we can let's learn this. Let's try this together. Let's try this together.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't really see them on your phone.
You can't. No, I not. What I notice is if I click on the likes on my phone, it just loads the comments.
Yep.
But I can see now that if I do it on my laptop, I can see the likes. So I want to start connecting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
And can I just ask, when did this meeting start? I had it for on the top of the hour. Did I?
It started on the top of the hour an hour ago.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
11 no worries. 11 o'clock Pacific.
Huh. Okay.
That's okay,
right.
Sarah. You and I have the same issue with the time zones.
Oh, God.
I only operate in LA time. I make everybody else move around me. I'm the center of the for like
It's
2
it's
seconds.
just that I don't know if it's the same for you, Evelyn, but my time is one time zone for 4 months of the year, and the rest 8 months of the year I'm another time zone. So it's like,
Listen, ladies, I would love to hear you complain.
Yeah, right.
One of you lives in the Caribbean and the other one lives in the jungles of
Good.
Costa Rica. So
Yeah,
you know
right.
what?
Get the violin.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Leave it to the people that are living their best life
Oh.
ever to have that. So
Yeah.
I
okay,
know.
guys. Hey, we're gonna rock out here, especially I am. You guys, thank you so much for jumping on. If there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate. We're in the WhatsApp group, the collab group. We'll be back here next Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific, whatever time it is in Costa Rica, whatever time it is St. Croix. Y'all
Okay.
figure it out. But we'd love to have you. And with that, you guys, Jeff, thanks so much for jumping
Thank
on.
you, Casey.
Being
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
Appreciate
Rio,
it,
are you
guys.
here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Rio, I just put, because people are going to see that 3-in-1 post or that 3-in-1 charger. They're going to be like, oh, I want that for my Facebook stuff. So I put it in Rio's thing with whatever Casey posted. So you guys, we could do a sample with that. We could show you how to do that. You might not get any, you might get 10 of them. Who knows what you'll get out of that. But all right, so I'm going to let Rio, you guys can ask her any questions. I'm going to hang out in the background. I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to run into my office quick. I'll be right back. I'll be listening. Rio, just take it away, okay?
Sure. Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone.
And
So-
stay
Hi,
until
Rio.
every question is answered.
Rio.
Sure. Hi, everyone. So, again, my name is Rio. So I'll go ahead and show you how you can download the image from the affiliate tools that we sent you, or the video as well, because we've prepared video as well for your post. So, let's say you have the email that we have sent you on your email. The email or the subject line should be your LynnPro Connect Starter Kit. And there's actually a link there that says affiliate promote tool. So you just need to click that and it will be prompt you to a Google document where you can see some images and the video as well. So for you to,
Can I ask you a quick
yep,
question? That other
sure.
link that was on there for the referral, is that the questionnaire that the customer would fill out? Because I went to that one.
Yes,
I
that's
just want
that's your referral link page. So let's say for example, here, let me show you one.
I was trying to sign up with you guys, but I went to that instead, and that looked like it was more like if I have a job for you guys to do, right? That one, yes. Yeah.
Yes, so
Okay.
this is your referral pages.
Okay.
So normally it should start with lynnproconnect.com/your affiliate link.
Okay.
So on your email, you should receive your affiliate link with your affiliate
Okay.
ID.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Sorry,
sure.
Vet.
Yeah,
Just
I have a question. This is Yvonne.
Sure.
Where did Casey get that picture of the 3-in-1 charger that already had the brand on it? Was that just someone else's
We did
brand
that here,
piece?
Yvonne. We did that for a client.
I see.
And I've got that photo that I gave to Rio. I put it in her WhatsApp with the description that Casey used, both pictures, and you can use that in the description and she'll teach you how to do that. So everybody can have anything that we have that somebody else using, they're having good luck with it. We'll give it to them as well. And yeah, so she'll show you how to do all that. And then if you need help doing it on yours, she'll walk you straight through how to do it.
So I get the actual image through the
Yeah.
WhatsApp channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have exactly what he had on his. There it is.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
Mhm.
betcha.
So, Judd, do you want me to post this one on the WhatsApp group directly, or do you want me to
You
upload
can
it
put
on
that in
affiliate?
there, but why don't you post this to my Facebook to show them exactly how you do it?
Sure.
To my
I
personal
think it would be
page.
more useful to have it somewhere other than WhatsApp personally.
We'll put it in where the normal tools are. And if you want it emailed directly to you, we'll email it directly to you. And we'll make sure if you want it, we'll stick around to make sure it's up on yours before we leave, if that's something that you want to do. You know,
You
we'll
mean
walk
up
you
on
through that
my, when you say up on mine, what do you mean? Up
on your Facebook page.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
is
I don't
it
have any, I know my way around Facebook. I just
Okay.
didn't know how to get that image.
Yep.
Jeff,
We're gonna
Jeff,
get
is
it
that
to
you
you.
Okay.
speaking right now?
Yeah.
So if you
Well,
guys
for you to like save the picture from WhatsApp, you just need to, let's say I posted the picture here. Let me forward it and then let me show you how. Right. So, eh, let me. Oops, sorry, my internet is so slow.
Will I get that sent to me as well? My name is Andrew.
I'll go ahead and send it to the WhatsApp group for the image.
Oh,
Well, are you on the WhatsApp group already?
I'm not. Not yet.
Okay. So I have posted the link on the chat here earlier for a WhatsApp group, but let me send it one more time just to make sure.
Thank you.
Is it WhatsApp business? Which one?
Yep, I have posted the link for the WhatsApp so you can join. So I have
Is it
posted the
WhatsApp?
picture.
I'm sorry. Is it WhatsApp business?
You can join whether you're individual or if you're using a business. That's totally fine. But
Oh,
it's
Just
much.
a communication app is what it is. But we're going to stick all this in our tool vaults as well, and you should have the link to that, or Rio, you can give them the Google Doc link for that, so he can add it. What's your first name? Because I just see iPhone.
Hi, Jeff. It's Andrew.
Hey,
Andrew.
Andrew.
In class.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll make sure before. Go
I
ahead.
used to work for the LA Times. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
nice. No.
I
So
really,
before you get off this call, we'll make sure that you have this where you want this. If you want it emailed to you, we'll get it to you. And then we'll get everybody centrally located where they can grab stuff as they need it. And we'll teach you how to do that. So then that way you're not missing out on anything.
great, Jeff. The program really sounds great.
Well, thank you.
So
Okay, Rio.
Okay, perfect. So let's say for example the image was posted on WhatsApp group. So you just need to click on the image and then you will see like a arrow down icon here that says save as. So you just need to click that and it will automatically go to I'll prompt you to save the image on your download. So it will be better if you will name it on as an image, or let's say it's a charger port. So we can see it easily. Charger port 2. Yep, so there you go. We have already saved it. And then for you to post it on your Facebook, let me use Jeff's Facebook.
Over. Oh.
So you'll go to your profile, of course, and you need to make a post. So you will see what's on your mind, right? So you just need to hit the photo or video button and then just select the two photos that you've saved for the charger, and then just um put any caption you want, or of course we will provide you the caption on this one. So you just need to copy and paste the caption. And of course, you would need to provide your affiliate link. So every post that you made, so let's say, for example, t-shirts or this charger, you would need to provide your affiliate link. So let's say this one, .com/, this is just an example, right? So I'll delete it afterwards. And then hit next. And then it should be public. So the post audience would be public so everyone can see your post. And then afterwards, you just need to click on the post button. And this is how should it looks like on your Facebook profile. So once they click on the link, it should be prompted. Oops. The link is not. Hold on. So the link should go to your referral page. Yep. Do you have any questions?
Are we allowed to post in other groups?
Of
Other,
course.
okay.
Of course, you can do that. So you will have referrals from other Facebook groups. You can do that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Very
Any
good.
other questions?
A lot of groups don't allow you to post links in there though. So
Yeah.
you may want to say, if you're in need of some awesome swag, and you can get highlights, fast delivery, best service, DM me or check the comment. And
Yeah,
then
that's correct.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
or
you
just
put
put
your link
in.
in there.
Yeah, just put the link in the comment, or you can simply on your post, if say for example, if you're doing on FB groups, you can just on your caption, you can do like link in the comment, and then once you posted on the Facebook groups, you can add the link on on your comments, just like this one. .com .com/1089.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Thank you, Rio.
You're welcome. Well, again, you can join our WhatsApp group. So if you have any questions, you can drop any questions on there. We also have our Go Collab group or the community group. Um, Let me show you the community group here. Yeah, this is how the community group looks like. So you can watch videos here on how you can start it. There's actually a video as well where you can a tutorial while you can download the images from the affiliate toolkit as well.
Okay. Is now the Go Collab Real, is that a actual app?
Yes, it is an actual app. If you're using an Android, you will need to download it on your Google Play Store. But if you're using iPhone, then you will need to download it on the Apple Store.
Okay.
Any other questions?
And that's just another place for us to talk, just like WhatsApp or whatever, communicate any information that we want.
Yeah, we only use WhatsApp group for the group chat because on Go Collab it only allows one-on-one or private message. Yeah. But if you wanted to post it, you can also send us a message on chat here on Go Collab. You can chat me here. You can look for Rio Diego if you have any questions.
Okay.
Yo, so if I
Yep.
wanted to start working with you guys, do I just need to go to the affiliate promo tool, or what's the process to start?
Yeah, well, we have sent you a welcome email with
Oh,
your
that.
referral page link. So
Right.
once you have that already, you can start sharing your link, post on your social media the images or videos that we have for you on our affiliate promo tool. So you can start posting that and you can share your referral page link.
This might sound odd, but been in the industry, decoration industry for like 25 years, right? So maybe it's the old dog coming in and might be a negative from that standpoint, not but when I reach out to people, I've got a huge network of people, people that I know and all that. But how do I, and I think one of these questions came up, like if I were to refer somebody in, I'm great at follow-up. But people I reach out to and touch and say, hey, use the LynnPro Connect, here's a connect. Well, how do I know that, I guess reputation wise, just want to make sure that follow through is happening. I don't know anything about, like, from your art standpoint. Do you need artwork, or do you guys work with them from an art
What we
standpoint?
do, I'll give you, Andrew, you point them our direction and you either put them in through the form or they filled it out. It automatically triggers it within probably 20 seconds to my office, right? I get a copy of it, Rio gets a copy, and my office gets a copy of the form that was filled out. Okay, let's say you filled out for Joe's construction company and you filled it out for him and said, I had a conversation with Joe. He's looking for some hoodies and here's his contact information. My sales manager handles all these directly in the beginning. So what she does is she reaches out to Joe just like she would her prospects or her clients. And she said, hey, Joe, this is Liz. Andrew gave us your information and said that you're looking for some hoodies. What kind of hoodies are you looking for? Can you tell me a little bit about what you got? And then she'll start that process. And as far as artwork, yeah, we have a whole team of people that do the graphic designers here. So she'll start that process. And then once Joe decides to order and he pays, you're going to get contacted. And here it goes. Here goes your payment out as soon as Joe pays. Like Casey said, within 48 hours, even before a lot of times we even print the goods because we got paid. So he's in good hands, because if he doesn't answer, this is what happens. Hi, Joe, this is Liz. Andrew gave me your information. I'm just reaching out. So she'll do a little spiel, right? Leave a voice message. She'll also email him exactly, kind of what she said in the phone right then and there. 2 days go by. She'll call them again, but she won't leave a message because we don't want to sound like we're pestering, right? She might touch base with an email. Hey, Andrew, this is Liz from LynnPro. I emailed you and left you a voice message a couple days ago. I'm just seeing if this is something that you're interested in doing now, or, are you just looking to do it in the future? Please let me know one way or the other. That's how it is. If she doesn't hear back, she will call them a week out. And then she won't call them anymore. She'll just put them on a drip campaign or maybe once every 2 weeks, he gets a general email like all LynnPro customers. What's going on with what's on sale, what's going on, right? Then when he reaches out, she's going to be like, Joe, okay, where did you? She'll look up any data. Okay, I see that this is somebody from Andrew. Okay, so then the process, Joe's ready, and she just starts the process of the order. Not everybody's going to get, that right now. You might work with some people 6 months out.
So you've got like some sort of CRM system that
Oh,
allows
definitely.
you
We
to
use
do that.
Go High Level, and then we use, I don't know if you've ever heard of Sage. Have you heard of Sage?
We're Sage before. So
Yeah, that's what we're using too for promotional product industry. It's specific for our industry, and they're not going to get lost. I can promise you that, Andrew.
Okay.
They're not going to get lost, and they're not going to get pestered.
How about minimums? Are there minimums for
They'll
how low
do
you
as
go?
many as a couple. They don't really like to advertise that, to be perfectly honest with you, but we do direct to fabric where it's a transfer, a digital print. So you can gang that with a bunch of different other orders because the computer just prints it out, right? And so yeah, we do as few as low as a few, but
The deal would be, I mean, obviously from a commission standpoint, the larger the better. But I mean, if you come
well,
across a customer that says, "Hey, I want 12 or 24
yeah.
pieces," or something like that, that's probably a good.
We do it, no problem, because you never know. Two things, Andrew. One, it gets you a win. It gets us a win. It gets us a foot in the door. And secondly, we just got really good at reviews here a couple of years ago. We were terrible at it. So it gets us the customer that looks, or the prospect that looks at LynnPro reviews, they don't know that that guy bought 2 t-shirts or 5,000, right? A review is a review. So we look at it like it's and it could be a referral. So it's a win across the board.
Okay. Average lead time from the point of person you do the artwork and they say go.
And once the artwork's approved, it's just a few days for what we produce in house. Now, if it's like mugs to where we outsource them or something like that, it's whatever their lead time is, and we're upfront with that. We don't exaggerate that like we're going to get it faster. When our lead time, if it says it's going to be 12 days, we let the person know that it's 12 days and we don't tell them if they ask, do you produce this in house? We don't say, yeah, no. If we don't produce it in house, we let them know. But everything that we produce in house is extremely fast.
Do they, if they have their own shipping method, can they provide that to you?
100%.
Okay, no problem.
100%.
Okay. It's good. It's good.
We don't make any money in shipping. Shipping's that's a rough game there.
I have a whole bunch of other questions. Would it be possible to talk to you sometime separately just about the decorations that you do offer and all that you and I could just do a quick chat on the side?
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
I'm on WhatsApp. We connected on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Shoot me a message in WhatsApp and say, hey, I'd like to set up a time, and I'll give you some different times, and we'll get on the phone. I'm here at my office unless I have a doctor's or dentist appointment, not doctor's, or something like that. I'm at my office all day.
Awesome.
Monday through Friday.
I'd love to be able to work with you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to have you.
Start off and try a couple and see how they go, and if things go well, then build from there. So
I'm all about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. I'm going to jump off. I've got a couple of things to do, but thank you so much for the time, guys.
You betcha.
Appreciate it.
Have a good week. Michelle, do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Do they need help with anything? Because we'll stay here until the last one is answered.
No,
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just maybe I mean, you don't have to go over that today, but maybe in next time, or maybe if you can send me an email. I have a couple of people that I can think of for the first tier, second tier of affiliate, so I can get a 10% of whatever they produce.
You'll get 5% of what an affiliate for you produces. You'll get 10% of everybody that you bring in. So if you bring in, let's say, 3 people, Joe, Mike, and Jorge, you'll get, and if they order through them, through you, you know, they order, you get that. But anybody they bring in, you get 5% of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Is that something in the back office that I can generate a sub link and I can
Well,
provide it to
we'll do
them?
that. We'll do that for you.
Oh, got it.
We'll actually create that for you.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah, you
good.
just got to tell us that's what you want. And you have
Yes.
to, we have to buy a domain name. We'll give you a domain name, and that's your domain, and that's how you bring them in.
Right, because that will definitely multiply my efforts.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's just
Yeah.
it's a couple more clicks, you know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, if you want to do it, we'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Diana, did you have a question? I think she
No,
left.
you just answer.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
was done. Okay, there was somebody else that was, I don't know if they left. Okay.
Yeah.
Diana, who are you thinking about? Who are you thinking about contacting to order some product?
I'm gonna send you a message
Yeah.
because I'm already doing something like that. So I have a few people who might be interested. Mhm.
Okay, send me a message. If you want to send me a private message on WhatsApp, you can look at
Yeah.
me and Jeff, just look at me. You can send it to Rio. Rio ain't gonna share with anybody except me, so you can send it to her too, and we'll whatever you need help with, just let us know because we will help you.
Yep, I'll do that. Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
we all good, everybody? All
Yep,
right.
we're good. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, Rio, thanks, Jay. Rio, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you so much, everyone.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Bye-bye
Rio.
till next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.